Ah boy, why so glam? It's the Lunar New Year.
Yes, and Alma's also coming for a reunion dinner later. You should be excited. We haven't seen her for quite some time.
I have every reason to feel down, as you said it's the Lunar New Year, but they assigned me to do guard duty tomorrow. It's also last minute. Imagine me stuck in camp on the second day of Lunar New Year.
Don't complain so much on such an auspicious day. It will bring bad luck to all of us.
Funny how you speak of bad luck. I'm the one who's suffering right now. I was to meet my secondary school friends tomorrow, but now I can't.
Well, don't complain. Defending Singapore is very...
Who cares? We all know I won now, so why must I go? They're taking away my free time to so-called last-minute arrows.
Boy, this is your responsibility. Even doctors like me, nurses, firefighters, and all the other jobs have to stand up and defend our dear Singapore, public holiday or not.
The regulars, doctors, and nurses can do their jobs for all I care. They're paid way more than I am. Anyway, I'm just doing my part in national service. Plus, they chose to do those jobs, but I'm forced to sacrifice my free time.
No, it's not about the money. We must have peace in Singapore and the world. We do visiting on Lunar New Year for family ties and not just red packets, right?
Maintaining peace? Really?
Boy, don't take world peace for granted. Defending Singapore is very important. A war could break out at any moment.
Oh yeah, defending Singapore has absolutely no threats around us. Ooh, that's a bomb. SG secure, SG secure.
Ah boy. This is not a laughing matter. Our country helped shape our identity and helped us prosper. Remember, your great-grandparents moved to Singapore for the better job opportunities here.
Oh yes, that's what you said. The moment war breaks out, you can bet that this country wouldn't last 3 days.
Ah boy, go open the door. Ama's here already.
Hello, Ama. 新年快乐. Happy Lunar New Year.
妈，请坐。
哎呦啊 boy， 你为啥愁眉苦脸的 ？Cheer up 啦 ！I brought your favorite 牛奶糖。
I'm unhappy because I have guard duty tomorrow.
Wow, very good You must be proud to fight for your nation. Very good, very good.
You're all just the same. You know, I really could not care less about fighting for our nation. Wow, I work hard to boost the economy, but I'm the one who's supposed to be grateful.
Don't say that. Singapore also has given a lot to you.
Oh yeah, like what? Stupid responsibilities that make my life difficult?
Ah boy, don't be so rude to your amma. She's already 96 and yet she came all the way here to see you. Show some respect to your elders.
I will not tolerate any disrespect in my household.
哎呦，不要小事变大事。He's still young， 所以不明白。Benjamin, I have a story to tell you. Back in 1942, during the Lunar New Year, 你肯定知道发生了什么事。We should have been celebrating our reunion dinner, eating and celebrating. Instead, we were surprised. Singapore had become how to say in English? A battleground. And on the first day of Lunar New Year, 不可能的事情发生了。The British gave in. We didn't know it then, but Singapore's defenses were bad. The British never prepared for the attacks. We were all shocked, so they go ask the lousy troops to attack the Japanese troops back.
Yes, I know. I learned that in secondary school.
My elder brothers and I were going through the horrible effects of war. We were scared for our Singapore.
Amma, I didn't know your elder brothers. How's their learning of it now?
They were brave to fight in battle. Unfortunately, Tucker and Orca didn't make it out alive. They sacrificed their lives just to defend the one place we call home.
I didn't even know that. I feel terrible now for not wanting to do my service.
Amma understand. It must be very tiring for you to give up your holiday. But what is one day compared to untrained 的新加坡？没有国家哪有家？I tell you what, boy, when you're back from guard duty, I'll give you a very big red packet.
Thank you, Amma. I now feel inspired to do my part in defending our home now that you told me your story. Amma, I really admire your brothers for their courage, and I wish to be as passionate as them when it comes to protecting Singapore.
Yes, I'm glad you've realized at last. Do you know that there are also other ways that you can help defend our home?
How?
Have you heard of the 6 pillars of defense?
I thought there were only 5. There's a new one.
They introduced a 6th pillar of defense, digital defense.
Ah, makes sense why they've added it with all the new scams that your mommy talks about.
Yes, that's exactly what digital defense is all about. We have to be discerning of misinformation online. Anyway, I think my guard duty falls under military defense.
Yes, you're right. We need to maintain a strong defense force. You know the rest, right?
Yes, there's social, economic, psychological, and civil defense. Anyway, I will keep in mind the purpose of why doing my guard duty is doing my small part for Singapore.
Definitely. We all have a role to play in defending our home. Even your mother and I are taking part in a food rationing activity happening next week. We are also attending an emergency preparedness exercise organized by the town council a day after tomorrow.
I wonder what the pillar of defense this falls under.
It's okay. You're learning, right? This is civil defense, boy. By the way, did you know that your mommy and I used to volunteer as part of the town council project to spread the Lunar New Year cheer to non-Chinese members of the community? We visited their homes to offer them goodies. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I was able to play my part in social defense. 所以我很开心啦。
I still remember the smiles we saw on their faces.
That's cool. What about economic defense? Does our family contribute to that?
As you may know, I'm a banker, which means I have to keep track of the changing economy and adapt to it. This is part of economic defense.
Yes, and since we're on the topic of jobs, I was one of the doctors working during the COVID-19 pandemics, so I barely came back home. My colleagues and I spent sleepless nights working, yet we still encourage each other to keep on going.
So you play a part in psychological defense.
Absolutely.
Everyone truly does have to play a part in total defense.
Alright. Let's stop talking. I'm sure everyone is hungry. 开饭啦！
来，老公，我们去把食物拿出来吧。
遵命，老婆。SST Drama Club wishes you a
新年快乐，万事如意，耶！